Hey folks, welcome back to Coin Mojo. I'm going to do a wrap up on the April 19th short video that I did about Brinks Rolls that we picked up. And this is a video
26 has a
covering
possibility
everything
of having
that I
silver
pulled.
in it. I'm going to open this.
Stick around to the very end.
227.39.
I have
There's
some
actually
interesting
three silvers
information
in there. Two
for you.
67s and a 64. Total value of about $20.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Last week I put out a short video that talked about this roll producing 2, then 3 silver half dollars. These two are 67s, that's a 64. That roll weighed 227.39 grams. An average roll should weigh approximately 226 or below. This one was 226 and produced a 40%. The 40% are only 0.2 grams over the 11.3 grams standard for a copper nickel half. So just slightly heavier. And this roll also produced a 40% silver. This one produced a 40% silver. So 4 out of the 50 rolls in a $500 box produced silver. This was one of the best boxes that I've had in probably over a year, more than that. On average, I get 1 or 2 40s or 0 40s or a random 90%er. It doesn't happen very often, so I'm very pleased with the results of this Brinks box. It also produced this gold-plated 1974. It's not really worth nothing, but it's, you know, it only cost me 50 cents to hang on to it, and I will hang on to it. Again, 4 rolls produced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 40%ers and 1 90%er. Not in great condition, but we're only talking about silver here, and silver is up these days, so I'll take it. It's always nice to find a $10 coin in a roll from the bank. There's more to follow. I'm going to talk about weights of coins, bags of coins, rolls of coins. Stick around for the rest of the video. So this is the aftermath of a $500 plus $500 worth of half dollars. These bags hold $1,000 in halves, or $2,000 in dollars, $1,000 in quarters, $1,000 in dimes, $200 in nickels, and $50 in pennies. I took this image off of another bag of bank bag that I got, and it shows that pennies weigh 30 pounds, $50. $200 for nickels is 44 pounds. 1,000 in dimes is 50. 1,000 in quarters is 50. 1,000 in halves is also 50 pounds. And then 2,000 in dollar coins, 36 pounds. And I should add that pennies, being zinc and copper, can fluctuate. I believe the 30 pounds represents $50 in copper pennies, but the zinc pennies, I'm sure, weigh a lot less. So now that we covered the weights of bags, we're going to do some rolls here, just a random selection. I wanted to show you how the variables are. 225.50 is pretty much average, 225.5 grams. I've gotten rolls to 226 with no silver, and I've gotten rolls as low as 225 or 224.9 with no silver. If they go below that number, you're either missing one or they're hollow. And if it goes above that number, chances are you're either 1 coin over or you've got silver. And it does happen. Sometimes you get silver. I mean, you get an extra coin, and sometimes you get shorted a coin. Okay, so we're weighing individual coins here. That was a 40%, and that one came in at 1136. The standard for a 40% silver should be 11.5 grams, and that one came in 1140. And so, you know, it's subpar or below standard, but the standard is close enough, give or take a couple grams, or points of a gram. And then this 1964, 90%, weighed in at 12.48. That is right on the money. This is a 1971, I believe, or 1983. That was 11.16. 11.16 seems to be light. The standard for modern corporate nickel half dollars is 1130 to 1133. And I'm seeing many coins that don't even weigh in at 11.2, 0.1. All right, I just wanted to show you a little bit of how I open rolls. I bag them up as you saw in the beginning there. So I don't worry about rolling back the sleeves or anything. I tear these rolls open. The fastest way I've learned is that I use not a butter knife, but a steak knife. I dig in underneath the rim and I peel back on it, and I use my thumb to push the coins out into my left hand, and they slide right out if you give them a tilt. So I use my thumb to tilt the coins, and then they just slip out, and that just speeds up the whole process. Sometimes I'll go through the whole box and just tear the tops open one at a time, and then I'll go through and pick them up one at a time and just push the coins out. but it's a fairly decent process. I get rid of this paper. Everything gets bagged up. I like when I do that. If I don't bag it up into $1,000 bags, I take them to the coin counting machines, and I count them there. Coin counting machines can be easy until they trade out for a new coin star. I got to show you this. It really slows me down. Pretty upset about it, but it is what it is. They don't charge me for returns, but it pretty much tripled the time it takes me to dump coins. And this is a little shot of me returning coins the other day. So there you have it. This is the new coin counting situation that I have at my credit union. They took out the fast machine. They put this guy in, and it takes me a half hour to run $1,000 in coins through, whether it be quarters, dimes, nickels. If you notice the slot, it barely fits 2 coins in stacked on top of each other. It's constantly jamming just right there at the point of entry. So you got to kind of pull back the coins and clear it out so that you can slide more in there. It's got the lift tray just like the other coin stars do at the grocery stores, but you don't dare do that because when you do, all the coins just jam up. Take your hand and back them out, and so right there. So you got to kind of flick them, loosen them up. I mean, I could go on and on about this. This has really put a damper in my my hobby here, and I just changed to this credit union from another credit union that started charging 4% on top of the fact that they changed to a machine similar to this, which doesn't even take dollars or halves. So it's a constant change. You're always finding new ways to do this. I've been doing this for 20 years, and in the last 2 years, the changes have been drastic and sudden, and it's not working out very good for the coin roll hunter. And I understand it. The bank's job is not to help coin roll hunters process coin and make money. It's their job to make as much money as possible. The reason why they changed to this machine is so that they can they hire a company like Coinstar. The Coinstar brings in their own machine. They maintain it. They empty it, blah, blah, blah. The other machines, the banks own them. Every time it broke down, they had to pay for repairs. The tellers had to stop and, empty the bags or, fix a jam. I get it. I understand it. But I'm telling you, this is very, very frustrating for me. And it's not something I'm very happy about. This is really, truly bumming me out. Let me know if any of you guys are experiencing this change, you mega coin roll hunters like myself that run through thousands of dollars in coins every week. So let me wrap this video up I'm going to keep this coin counting machine going in the background. But the point of this was to talk about the weight of a roll of half dollars, which today's half dollars are supposed to weigh 226 even roughly, or 11.3 grams per half dollar. The 40% half dollars were 11.5 and the 90% half dollars were 12.5, so much heavier. So using the weigh method is a good way to kind of shake that Christmas present to see what's in it before you open it. And that's kind of just an experiment and just things that you run into and things you think about when you're coin roll hunting. So that's going to be a wrap for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I've presented a couple different aspects that maybe you weren't aware of, or different ideas for hunting and how to process the coin. If you can, find the high-speed machines. Stay away from these Coinstar machines if you can. But 4% of $1,000 is $40. There's no way I'm going to pay to run $1,000 in quarters or half dollars or dollar coins through the machine when I don't find enough coins to sell to make up for it. And then, of course, there's your own time. So it's really a hobby, right? It's not, I call it passive income. All right, thanks. Go ahead and smash that like button if you thought this video was informative and you enjoyed the content. Don't forget, go to JDK Collectibles on eBay to see all my partner listings where I sell most of the coins and dollars that I find here. Give me those 4 clicks, like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications every time I post a video. Comment and share. I'd like to hear what your thoughts are on coin roll hunting and currency hunting in general. And thanks again for popping in. Coin Mojo out. I think that deserves a yeah, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, baby, yeah.